Chaos is coming. PUBG has just announced / teased this new upcoming, what seems to be a limited time mode. Maybe like a hot drop war mode. We got some gameplay footage. We got a teaser trailer. So we'll break it all down and show you guys what to expect in the coming weeks. Follow me. All right, so PUBG's got a couple of tweets on their official Twitter. I have it pulled up in YouTube because it'll be better quality here. So let's make sure to go boom, max quality. And it just says, this is the literal title. System, unusual activity detected. Maintenance on surveillance video, 11/20, November 20. Video, 12/04, December 4. So expect these things to drop November 20th and December 4th. We're now November 1st right now for those keeping track. All right, let's take a look. Project Chaos, VHS. Bro, if you're watching this video and you don't know what a VHS is, let us know in the comments, please. What the hell is that? Chaos is coming. Coming. Quick teaser, very quick. So, apartments, a bunch of parachutes, and a bunch of dead loot boxes. Then it cuts to this little image here on the, I guess it's the Erangel Water's Edge. What appears to be, what, a bunch of guns and stuff in these crates? Who knows what that could be? Then if we pop on over to Twitter, they had another tweet a few hours later calling all hot droppers out there. Where is your favorite spot to drop? And so they marked out Erangel. They marked out Miramar. I just have a massive headache. Marked out Vikendi. And then Tego. I would say if I had to choose one, my favorite hot drop on Erangel would have to be like a school, but I don't really hot drop that much anymore. On Miramar, it'd probably be Power Grid. I feel like that's, I feel like you can consider that a hot drop. Maybe not, but I feel like that's my favorite. Vikendi, I think Dino is my favorite. If you consider that a hot drop, I guess sometimes it's not the hottest. And Tego, definitely, I always love going to school. Or prison or school, to be honest. Both of those are really cool. So what are your thoughts on your favorite hot drop? And that's not all. So I also got notified by our buddy Brian at Daredevil over on Twitter. He said, CDome, have you made a speculation video about Project Chaos? Someone on the Discord has leaked the details of it via a friend in the Asia region. They took a screenshot just in case it gets deleted. Also saved the video that was shared. So apparently PUBG did a sharing file of like one of their live streams in Asia. And basically, here's some screen clips of it. Can I even... Let me save image as desktop. Boom, save. Open. And then, boom, blow it up. So you can see it's literally like everybody's parachute. Like the entire server is dropping into one location. Everyone's dropping. Containers with weapons on Sandhawk. Is that Sandhawk? I guess it is Sandhawk. Yeah, it is. Look at the dirt, huh? And it says the higher-ups shipped those weapons out of Erangel, so people can only fight with fisticuffs. The parachutes in the single spot. They're going to bring Asia games to all the servers, Project Chaos. That friend of mine wasn't sending me these clips because he knew I disliked the tryhards and multiple players in the same spot. He was trying to warn me. So, if we go back to the bot, here. A quick little video that he shared. Check it out. I mean, this is, no pun intended, absolute chaos. Can you just imagine the amount of server desync that's going to happen in this? Like, what the hell, dude? Wait, welcome back. Oh my God, I got to mute that. Just look at this. Oh, there's grenades. There was a grenade in C4. Look, everyone's punching everybody. I think it's like one punch to die or two punches to die. Because like, look at all the health. Look, like one hit and he's dead. So unless that was a grenade, he was just one punch. Because everyone's dying. So, oh look, that guy has a dragon off in the kill feed. So there are some guns then. Look, there's a couple guns in there. Look many kills this guy's getting. You see, that guy's got a dragon off. That guy had a machete. So, yeah. I'm not going to lie. It seems like it's a limited time war mode where they force you to drop in one city. I don't think you all have to drop on one roof. I think that looks like maybe they're kind of coordinating this for the video, because I wouldn't imagine you'd all have to land on the one roof, but maybe it's like you have to land in a very, very, very tight spot, and they're all just, you know, going haywire for it right now for the video. I mean, it does look absolutely chaotic. How many punches did it take to get that guy? See? 1, 2. It seemed like it's 1 or 2 punches to kill people. 17 punches to flush a knocked guy, but it's intense. Yeah, there was C4, so in the beginning... Ah! Gosh dang it, dude. There was C4 in the very beginning. If you notice, when he landed, he had an option to grab the C4. Oh, it's a tac stock. I'm sorry. I said C4, but it's kind of blurry. It's actually just a tac stock. So boom, grenade. So maybe he does take grenade damage here, because it is a pretty good chunk instantly. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. There's music playing, all that shit. So yeah, that's interesting. That's coming in November 20th and then December 4th. I don't know why there's different dates, but that's what the official PUBG post says. And then Bob in his infinite trolling wisdom says, chaos is coming. They're merging all the servers globally into one and hosting them into Antarctica. Good luck, world, and may your ping and desync be huge. Absolute troll. But then Bob went on to make another point. On a serious note, where is the modding update that was announced in the 2023 roadmap? Where is the UE5 update that was announced in the 2023 roadmap? Where is the PUBG 2 announcement? Time for some real substance. And Bob is right on with this. And to be fair, it was the 2024 roadmap. So they announced it in 2023 for the year 2024. But tomato. That stuff should already be here. We're at the end of 2024, which it was in the roadmap, and we don't even have a tentative, like, oh, expect it in this quarter of this year. So for those who don't know, the official word from PUBG, from the lead developer of PUBG, Tae-Hoon Kim, said himself, PUBG UE5 at the earliest is 2025. He did not even give a time frame, a date range. Like, it was nothing official. It was like a one-on-one conversation. Hey, when can we expect to see this? At the earliest, CDOM 2025. So I wouldn't be holding my breath anytime soon. And then Hambino says, what about Project Cowboy, which did officially get scrapped? What about Project Black Budget? Now this, we should see some news on next week. I'll show you why in just a second. PUBG 2, that's what I just told you guys about. PUBG 2 and UE5, those are the same thing. So if you hear people say UE5, they're talking about PUBG 2. When PUBG goes to UE5, it's a whole new game. It's not like a PUBG 1 report. It's a whole new experience on a whole new engine. Top-down tactical shooter based in PUBG lore, yes. He also left out Callisto Protocol. That was another one that was like, it's a futuristic PUBG universe. Like they tried to tie it into PUBG kind of, and then like backtrack, like, maybe it's not working. And then Krafton, the owners of PUBG, also bought Subnautica, and so they're doing Subnautica 2, which doesn't have anything to do with PUBG, but it's just another one of the things under the Krafton umbrella. So going back to Project Black Budget, why I said we should know more in a week. Well, that's because player IGN just tweeted this out. 6 days until the next Krafton earnings call. If we don't hear anything about Project Black Budget, I'm going to assume it's dead or big fat delayed. The game's supposed to get some form of release the second half of 2024. So this was this little snippet he got here was part of the roadmap from PUBG's last like dev video that I reviewed like a while ago, like last year, a long time ago, and they haven't said anything about it. So yeah, we should have heard news about PUBG Black Budget, which is an extraction shooter. The weird thing that I've always thought is like they're using the PUBG IP, but they're not very solid on like what plan, like what direction they want to take PUBG, or if they do want to try to split it off into so many different directions. They just don't know. I feel like PUBG being run by Krafton at this point, there's maybe too many hands in the pot. You know, there's like when a company gets this big and it's developed by so many different teams, like there's literally the there's the PUBG team in Madison with Dave Curd, who's supposedly the creative director of PUBG, who we haven't heard from in over a year. There's Taehoon Kim and, you know, the whole team in Korea. And I'm sure there's other smaller pockets of dev teams that they outsource part of their projects to and stuff. When you have all these different hands in the bucket on who's designing what's the direction, what's the art style, like stuff just kind of gets mumbled and jumbled, you know? So hopefully in 6 days, we'll hear some definitive news, because on an earnings call, for those who don't know what an earnings call is, that's basically where Krafton is trying to show their shareholders, the people who buy stock in their company, like, hey, don't sell our stock, and in fact, buy more. Here's why you should look forward to buying more, because we are doing really great things. Here's the great things that we're doing or that we can show off. And so it's usually a time where they not showcase footage. They usually don't do it at an earnings call, but they'll try to hype up like, oh, we're really, you know, on a roll on the development plan for this game or this new program or whatever. So they want to hype up the company, hype up the stock. And so, yeah, if we don't hear anything in that earnings call about Black Budget or PUBG 2, or if they've merged those projects together or what, that's definitely a big question mark. For sure. That's a big question mark as to why they wouldn't have anything to announce now at the end of 2024. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Can you run PUBG UE5 on a 4070? Bro, I have no idea. I'm not a developer. I don't know minimum system requirements. Considering that you can run PUBG 1 on a 1080 graphics card, I think you'd probably be fine, but I have no idea. Yeah, imagine all of those people landing in one hot drop. Bro, that's going to be wild on the servers. Like, I imagine it's like a 50-person mode at most. That's going to be crazy. VHS versus beta. I wasn't old enough to know that there was a battle going on, but I'm born in 1990, so I was definitely around during that time. I think PUBG should focus on Erangel only first. I really do. Like, pick maybe the top 3 maps. They have 10, right? They have 10 total maps in PUBG. Pick the top 3, the most played, most beloved maps. Remake those in UE5. Make some modernizations to them, and then have just that. Don't go down the path of 10 maps and, you know, having dev teams work on an entire new map every year or every couple years. That's what I'd like to see. Either PUBG is hush hush about UE5, or we just ain't gonna get it until the 4th quarter. Oh, if we're lucky of next year. Yeah. I mean, if we're lucky. Like, I don't think Krafton has been making a ton of money in the last few games that they've released, but they do have that game Inzoi. That's like a SimCity type of game. I think that's going to be making them a ton of money. Like, a ton of money. Not to mention, what, PUBG Mobile. On the topic of game modes, like on the topic of this game mode, I've said it for a while now, and Bob kind of mentioned it in his tweet. PUBG modding would fix all of this. Like, they would literally not have to spend any development resources on hype trailers, making a new mode, testing a new mode, changing the UI so that you can click on the new mode for 3 weeks. Like, all of that spins up the company for what, you know, is probably going to equate to, let's be honest, no new real change in the game, right? Like, no new players. Some of the players are going to enjoy it for sure, but it's not like it's not going to bring new players in, versus them spending a year of development time in making a sweet of mod tools that you, the player, the user, can make. And then we can go in there and we can create all of these awesome experiences that would then just kind of promote themselves, because the fun ones would bubble to the top. Content creators like myself would showcase them, and the good ones would rise to the top. Then PUBG can cherry pick the ones that are doing great, like, oh, we think that's a cool idea, and boom, we'll put it in a permanent mode, or we'll put it in a temporary mode. Like, let the players create these experiences, you know? That's what I really would like to see in terms of modding. But I don't know, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think on that too. I think Bob's gonna be ready here shortly, so let's get ready to get some duos with the Bobster.